Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and welcome to this video. I hope everyone's trials and tribulations are to a minimum. Hope you enjoyed the video I did on the hiking trail at the Eastham Tomlinson Park. Enjoyed doing it. I did find when I was editing the video that there were things that I want to change, things I want to incorporate into my kit for doing trail videos for you all. I'm at a different place on my property simply because the wind is shifted and I don't want the wind blowing into the mic. So I'm on where I normally sit is probably about 25-30 yards behind the camera. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. I also want to thank everyone that watches these videos, who subscribes, who leaves comments, likes. It is much appreciated, and I really look forward to seeing comments and stuff like that. I really like comments. I also want to thank everyone else who does the Genx content. Do it, keep up with it, and it's all good. Or everything I've seen. I shouldn't say it's all good. I should say the stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I subscribe to is good. So there's that, and I really appreciate all the content makers out there. Or at least all the ones, especially all the ones you'll find in the description below. So yeah. Now let's get into this video. I am pretty much at this point enjoying the cool weather. It's down mid-70s. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. Just kind of chilling out here. Chickens are off this way on this tree line here, doing their chicken thing. Better get this. This is my dog stick. We've had neighbors' dogs getting out and living out in the country. People tend to have bird dogs, and chickens are birds. So, and I really have no desire to kill somebody's pet, because for all I know, there's some little kid or some teenager or somebody who's grown up with these particular dogs, and I don't want to take that away from them. So I do my best to scare them, and if they don't scare, then I usually will use a shotgun and blow dirt in their general area. If that doesn't work, then we get onto the unpleasantness of dealing with my chickens versus their dogs, and it's an unpleasant reality of living in the country and living a fairly independent lifestyle. But in the 8 years that we've lived out here in the country, I've only had to put down one dog, and that dog was feral. It was some college student, graduated and dropped the dog off in the country. But most of my actual neighbors their dogs will scare. They understand. They understand that the human with the stick is going to trump their natural instincts, and I can't hold it against the dog for doing what they're bred to do. I can't. It's like I don't get mad. Every now and again we'll lose a chicken to a bobcat or a coyote or a fox or something, and I can't hold it against that animal for doing what that animal's very nature is to do. So for the best part, and it's worked so far, is the waving a stick and yelling. And so if I get up and the camera tips over and things get crazy, I want to scare a dog off. Or sometimes we got a few feral cats that like to hunt chickens. The feral cats usually don't let me get close enough to, they're gone. They see the human and they're gone. So we do have a neighbor that has a pretty little calico cat, and she doesn't hunt or chase the chickens. In fact, she'll get up and lay down and watch the chickens, and she'll be in that kind of half crescent casual laying down that cats do. If you're a cat owner, you know what I'm talking about, where they're kind of crescent shaped, or croissant shaped as my wife likes to call it. So yeah, it's and the chickens, especially the younger chickens. I mean, we've got 4 chickens right now, and one's an older chicken, and the 3 younger ones, they don't understand that the cat is not harmful, and they'll run and get spooked. So when the neighbor's cat comes up, I will usually get a hold of the cat, because cat's human friendly. Cat roams the area, and everybody, including me and my wife, feed it, put a bowl of food out for it. And like I said, it's human friendly, and it knows, it's respectful enough to understand that screwing with humans, livestock and stuff is a real quick way to becoming unalive. So yeah, it's that. But it's one of those things. But and the neighbors, all of our neighbors out here that have canines, have dogs, are real good about keeping them on their property and keeping them fenced in, keeping them within, And so that also adds to my hesitance of just coming out and blasting. Because living out in the country, you never know when you may need a neighbor. Something may happen, injury, heart attack, blown tire or something. You never know when you're going to need a neighbor to help out. So it's kind of beneficial to try to keep your neighbors happy with you, and they extend the same courtesy of making sure we're happy with them. And it's not copacetic, it's a symbiotic relationship. There's several of my neighbors that I don't agree with politically, but that doesn't make them bad people. It doesn't make them, my enemy or anything. They just have a different opinion. And free speech isn't free speech unless you tolerate beliefs and speech that you don't agree with. I never try to change a person because you're not. All you can do is put out things, exchange information, exchange ideas, and hopefully maybe build to a center, which is a good thing. People are going to be people. There's no use getting mad or upset or pissy, because these people are, you know, they're being people. If they're not actively harming you or actively doing anything to jeopardize your safety, your life, your income, or anything like that, let them be. So that's, you know, pretty much it. I like this cool weather, this great cool weather. This is going to be another shortish video. It's a little bit longer than the one I did testing out my kit for hiking, doing these Genx videos on hiking trails, because here in probably about a week it's going to be cool enough to go out and do multiple mile hikes. Today I only did like 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles. Or not today. Yeah, today. I made that, the video I posted on Tuesday, I made this morning, and this is the evening afterward. And this is a Thursday video. So yeah, we should, hence the same shirt, both videos. I have a stool, camp stool somewhere. Need to dig it out. It folds up into about yay big. I think that will be better than trying to stand up or sit on the ground, especially with us getting rain with the cooler weather, and that's going to be common. So sitting down in mud is not something I relish to do or want to do. So like I said, just kind of a relax, and glad it's not 107 degrees in the shade. Most of the first videos, probably all the way up to the video I did inside while with my review of Holly by Stephen King, most of those, if not all of those videos before that video, were done in the evening, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening, and it was still in the mid to high 90s when I was doing those videos. So this cooler weather is nice. I love it. So now that I've got all that out of my system, hope y'all's trials and tribulations are at a minimum. And until next time, peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?